Kenny Leon was right. Welcome back to Atlanta & Company. I'm Holly Furfer. It is no secret that we love animals here on ANC, and one of our favorite guests is Our Pals Place. And here to tell us more about Our Pals Place is our friend Russ Bowles with Honey and Bessie. Good morning.
Good morning.
So good to see you. First of all, you had a baby recently. How's baby Lauren?
I did. She's doing great. She's about 8 months old now. She's climbing and chasing the dogs all through the house.
Fantastic. So Bessie and Honey will get great exercise. Tell us, okay, already I'm in love with Bessie and Honey both. Tell us about them.
Well, Bessie is a white lab mix right here. And we actually were going into a county shelter to look at a couple of different dogs, and we stumbled across her. And this is a perfect example of the types of dogs you can get out of the shelter. And she's got a great personality. She's very friendly. She's very social. She'll make somebody a great pet. I
mean, look at her. She just came in. She had her little toy. She jumped on the couch. She's like, I'm good. Okay, and we don't know how old is she? Do we know any history of her?
She is about 3 or 4 years old. That's about all we know. Picked up as a stray. But she is vetted, so she's spayed, current on shots, and ready for a new home.
See, anybody who's seen Marley and Me and says, oh, I want a yellow lab. This is perfect. And how's her temperament?
Oh, she's great. She's very laid back.
You can tell.
She loves her toy, as long as you don't want to take her toy away from her. She wants to keep her toy. But that's a typical lab trait.
I love it. All right, and how about Honey? Honey sees her trainer over there, her foster mom. Tell us about her.
Well, Honey is she's a lab hound mix, and she's about a couple years old, and she kind of has an interesting story. Unfortunately, her owner passed away recently at a very young age. And ironically, we had adopted out another dog, to that owner about 1.5 years ago or so. And when she passed away, unfortunately, both the dogs ended up in a county shelter. And just by luck, we found out about it. An email came across our plate, and we opened it up, and one of our directors, Cindy Stone, recognized the picture of the dog that we had originally adopted out. So we rescued him. We've put the other dog, Mabel, already into a new home, and we're hoping to get Honey adopted.
Now, she's sweet. Now, tell us about Honey's temperament.
Well, you're looking at her right now. She's definitely a house dog. She's pretty laid back. She's used to being in a house. She's house trained. She will be great with kids. She's going to be great with other dogs. Again, she matches Bessie's temperament right now pretty close. She's
Bessie, look at Bessie. Bessie's so out of control. Bessie's sleeping on the couch. So, you know, a lot of people right now can't take care of their pets because of the economy. Are you seeing a lot of people saying, here, what do I do? I mean, where do they turn? What can they do?
Well, we are seeing it is affecting us a little bit. Adoptions have definitely slowed up, and the shelters are seeing more dogs come in. So that definitely affects us because that's where we get our dogs. But there's a few things that you can do, and it's not like you knew you were going to be out of your house. It wasn't like you were given 24 hours.
Right.
So you have some time to plan. And if we encourage people to give us a call, we can help brainstorm on how they can help keep their dog, or find, worst case scenario, find a new home for their dog without it having to go to the shelter.
Now, let's talk about, you know, you said that her former owner, Honey's owner, had passed away. Are there things you can do to make provisions? I mean, you know, obviously, you know, we don't predict the worst and some things happen, but is there something you should do in case something happens?
Yeah, so the big question is, what do you do when something happens, whether an accident, a serious illness, or if you pass away before your dog? So in the case of an accident, there's a lot of chaos and confusion that goes on. Someone may not know to take care of the dogs or
that you even have a dog.
Even to have a dog. So you really want to assign a temporary emergency caregiver, so like a friend, a relative, neighbor, someone who's close to you, because we're going to have access to the house, access to the dogs, and they're going to have specific instructions on how to care for the dog, vet information if need be. So a couple other things would be to carry an alert card in your wallet with those caregiver contact information. And it's also good for emergency personnel who will be coming into your house that you have updated stickers posted on your doors or windows or refrigerator of the types of animals and number of animals that you have in your house.
So they can even alert somebody and say, hey, when we were back at the house, we know that they have a couple dogs.
Exactly. Now, for more long-term care or permanent care, formal arrangements are the best option. So there's the two things that you may want to do, a will or a trust. And I'm not here to give legal advice. You'd have to consult with a lawyer or attorney. But that way, if you put it into a will or put it into a trust, you can give the specific instructions on how you want your dog or pet cared for and who can care for your pet.
Good advice. Okay, I want to talk about another incredible girl, Annabelle. Tell us about her story, because I just love this story.
Yeah, it's an awesome story. She's a 9-year-old girl who really likes animals, and she wanted to help a no-kill animal shelter. And she started her own company. She makes homemade dog biscuits and sells homemade dog biscuits.
Okay.
And she wanted to donate the money that she made back to a no-kill organization. And the organization that she chose was Our Pals Place. She found out about our organization, liked what our mission was, liked what we did, and she approached us and said, I want to donate my funds to you guys. So far, she's donated over $300 to us. And it's been a huge help. We had a dog who needed eye surgery, and the funds were there because of Annabelle.
That's terrific. So on your website, we can get information about Annabelle
yes.
and find out if we can donate to her or buy her.
Yep. If you want to buy dog biscuits or donate to what she's doing, you can definitely check out our website at ourpalsplace.org. And we have her up there on our website. You'll definitely find the details.
You also have information about a camp you're having for kids. Talk about that. What's that going to do?
Yeah, we have a one-day camp starting in January through May. And various activities with the animals. And, for example, our first one is January 31st. Mm-hmm. It's a canine talent contest. So the youth will be partnered up with the dogs. We have our canine coach come in and show kids how to properly train dogs. They work with the dogs throughout. And then at the end of the day, we invite the parents in, the guardians in, and they do a talent show on the tricks that they taught the dogs.
I love it. I love it. Now, I know you have adoptions at Possibilities.
Possibilities.
Yeah.
It's a holistic pet food store.
Come here.
In Roswell. And so we will be there from the January the 17th from about 10 to 1.
Terrific. And if somebody can't make that event, what are your other adoption times? Because I mean, these dogs are phenomenal.
Yeah, adoption hours, we're open on the weekends from 1 to 5, Saturday through Sunday, and we're located up in Marietta. So we've got all our dogs listed on our website. Check them out. We would love for you to come in, meet our dogs, and hopefully you'll fall in love with one of them.
I fall in love with both of them, and since I have monstrous mutts, I know I can't take them home, but hopefully somebody will. Thank you, Russ. Good to see you, and thank you for bringing these beautiful babies to us.
Thank you so much.
If you want information on any upcoming events, or you want to adopt one of these fabulous pets, or see other pets that are available for adoption, just give them a call at 678-795-0202, or you can go online and check out ourpalsplace.org. What a great way to start the new year. Promise you, it'll be a fabulous life.